Most people will never become truly successful, but I believe everyone has the potential to be great. I've seen a lot of people with hopes and dreams of doing great things. While anyone can have hopes and dreams, not that many people actually accomplish what they set out to do. This video will go over 5 ways on how to stop being mediocre so you can achieve your dreams. 1. Be willing to fail. Most people don't succeed because they are afraid of failure. Most people hate failure, and it's understandable, because a lot of people have their self-worth tied to their performance, and failure means they are not good enough. I understand this feeling because even though I succeeded in some areas, I still feel bad when I fail. The truth is that failure will always hurt, but you need to embrace it, because if you don't fail, you will never learn from your mistakes. Failure is powerful because it humbles you and helps build character. If you're not willing to fail, you aren't challenging yourself, and you will remain stagnant and mediocre. In order to make failure sting less, you should focus on what you learn and tell yourself that this failure doesn't define who you are. This will help you shake off the negative feelings and grow from your mistakes. 2. Keep learning and improving your skills. Most people choose entertainment and distraction over learning and improving. It's totally understandable, because it's natural to just want to relax and distract yourself after a long day of work or school. Learning and improving is also hard, and self-improvement isn't exactly known for its great entertainment value. A lot of people think learning stops once you are out of school, but that isn't the case. By continuously learning and improving, you will have so many opportunities. How you choose to learn isn't that important. Some people will say you have to read, but people have different learning styles. You can still learn from watching videos or listening to audiobooks. Do what works for you, but make sure you dedicate some time each day to learning and improving your skills. 3. Choose an area where you will succeed. I know people don't like hearing this, but it's the truth. Genetics matter. If you want to play in the NBA, being 7 feet tall will be a big advantage, while if you want to do gymnastics, being 7 feet tall will be a big disadvantage. The simple truth is that people are born with different abilities, and different people will be good at different things. This isn't only limited to physical abilities. I'm pretty smart if you ask me about self-improvement, but if you ask me about rocket science, I'll seem like an idiot. I have no interest in rocket science, and I won't ever be successful in that field. You might choose to do something, but if you find that it doesn't align with who you are, you won't succeed. Maybe you chose a career that pays well for the money, but it doesn't align with who you are, so you won't be able to get that top tier job or that promotion when you're up against people who are passionate and good at it. In order to find this area, you'll need to do it by trial and error. Try all sorts of things, and you might end up finding something you love that feels easy to you and feels natural. 4. Stay focused even when you're bored or unmotivated. This is what separates those who succeed and those who don't. This also separates the very best from the others at the top. Mastery requires practice, but at some point, it'll get boring as you do the same things over and over again. When you first start something, it's super easy to be motivated because there's a sense of novelty. But as soon as you learn what to expect, it's easy to be disinterested. Successful people feel the same lack of motivation and boredom, but they know how to push through it and continue practicing. Anyone can work hard when they are motivated. That's the easy part. You need the ability to keep going when the work isn't exciting anymore. When being successful in something is truly important to you, you have to be willing to put in the work no matter what your mood is. One of the best ways to put the work in, even when you don't want to, is to get an accountability partner. This can be a friend, family member, or even a mentor. You have to report on your progress to them at least weekly, and they'll push you to do what you need to do. It feels terrible to report that you've been slacking off, since most people care more about their image than their actual productivity. Even if you don't care about your image that much, it still feels bad because you didn't do what you said you were going to do. 5. Put in the work instead of just faking it on social media. It seems that everyone is an expert or CEO nowadays. Mediocre people would rather pretend to be successful on social media instead of putting in the necessary work to be successful. I understand that titles can be a big part of your identity, but the personal transformation is more important. I've seen people that brag about their title, but there's no substance behind it since they barely have any success or work behind it. It's easier than ever to be a CEO since anyone can start their own business, but it takes a lot of work to actually have a successful business. All that time spent faking and flexing the title could be used for work instead. The titles and the money will come if you just focus on your personal transformation and put in the work. There isn't some crazy hidden secret to being successful. This video goes over everything you need to be successful. It's not complicated, but it is difficult in practice. Having some self-discipline is crucial for achieving success. If you want to learn more about how to be self-disciplined, check out the video shown on the end screen below.